Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about a super simple but really powerful ritual. It's designed to help you take back your evenings from all that digital noise and the stress that just seems to linger at the end of the day.
So, let me just ask you something straight up. Is your phone the last thing you see before you fall asleep? And is it the very first thing you grab when you wake up? If you're nodding right now, trust me, you are not alone. It's a habit that's become so normal, we don't even think about it anymore. And this habit, it's usually a sign of something bigger. It kind of means we're living on autopilot, right? We're using our screens to just numb ourselves from whatever stress is left over from the day, instead of actually relaxing. But what if there was a better way to switch from work mode to rest mode?
Well, that's where this comes in. It's called the shutdown ritual. And it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. A short, intentional routine to help you close all those open tabs in your brain. It's like you're sending a clear signal to your mind saying, hey, the day's over, time to go from chaos to calm.
And you want to know the best part? It only takes 5 minutes. Seriously, that's it. Just 5 minutes a day to swap that feeling of anxiety for a real sense of intention.
So, you're probably wondering, how does this actually work? Let's break down the exact steps you can start using, like tonight.
The whole ritual is really built on this one powerful idea. Get every single open loop, every unfinished thought, every little worry, every to-do list item out of your head and physically onto a piece of paper. The act of writing it down is what clears the clutter from your mind.
Which leads us right to the first, and honestly, the most important step. We call it the mind dump. And look, this is not about being organized or having neat handwriting. This is purely about release. Here is exactly what you do. It's so simple. First, just grab a notebook and a pen. Any old notebook will do. Second, set a timer for 3 minutes. And third, for those 3 minutes, you just write. Don't think, don't edit, don't judge yourself, just let it all flow out.
So what do you write down? Literally anything and everything. That email you totally forgot to send? Write it down. A little worry you have about a meeting? Yep. A brilliant idea that just popped into your head? Get it on the page. That thing you need to buy at the store? Even those weird, random thoughts that don't make any sense. The whole point is to just empty your brain.
Okay, bing, the timer goes off. You've got this page full of, well, stuff. Now what do? This brings us to the second part of the ritual, which is all about finding clarity in that chaos you just created. So, for the last 2 minutes, here's what you're gonna do. First, just scan that list you made. Second, and this is the most important part, you're gonna circle just one thing. Not 2, not 3, the single most important thing that if you handle it will make tomorrow way easier. And finally, just write that one item on a brand new line or on a fresh page.
And the psychology behind this is, it's simple, but it's so powerful. You've basically told your brain, hey, I see all this noise. I've acknowledged it. But you've also given it a single clear mission for tomorrow. And because of that, your mind can finally, actually relax. It trusts that the important stuff is taken care of.
So that's it. That's the how. A 3-minute mind dump, a 2-minute review. But what's the real payoff here? Why is this tiny 5-minute habit so life-changing? Let's talk about what it actually feels like to live with intention. This one little ritual creates such a huge difference in your evenings. I mean, on one side, you've got the autopilot evening, just mindless scrolling, that work anxiety that just won't go away, leading to restless sleep. But on the other side, you get an intentional evening. You get mental clarity, a real feeling of closure for the day, and that sets you up for truly restful sleep. So when you put it all together, the benefits are just so clear. This practice stops that cycle of just numbing out at night. It actually reduces your anxiety. It gives you that clear head we all crave, which of course leads to better sleep. And maybe most importantly, it helps you reclaim your personal time for things that actually fill you up. So really the only question left is this. Once you're free from the weight of the day and the endless pull of your screen, what will you do with your very first intentional evening? Maybe you'll finally pick up that book, have a real conversation with someone you love, or maybe you'll just enjoy the silence. The choice, for once, is all yours.